Welcome to Football Focus, your go-to source for all the latest football news. The first round of the general stage of the Champions League has come to an end. Mbappe and PSG continue to argue. Florian Wirtz's transfer epic begins. Manchester City could be heavily penalized for breaching the final fair play rules. Dismal Arsenal record. Change of coach at Roma. Dani Olmo has suffered a serious injury. In the meantime, subscribe to the channel and give it a like. Well, let's not waste any time and let's get started. The first round of the Champions League 2024-25 season introduced a new format, featuring a single league of 36 teams instead of the traditional group stage. Each team plays 8 matches against different opponents, either home or away. Bayern Munich versus Dinamo Zagreb score: Bayern Munich 9, Dinamo Zagreb 2. Harry Kane was the star of the match, scoring 4 goals and showcasing his incredible finishing skills. Bayern's attacking prowess was on full display, with goals also coming from Leroy Sané, Jamal Musiala, and Thomas Müller. Dinamo Zagreb managed to score twice, but they were overwhelmed by Bayern's relentless offense. Liverpool versus AC Milan score: Liverpool 3, AC Milan 1. Christian Pulisic opened the scoring for AC Milan early in the match, giving them a brief lead. Liverpool responded strongly, with goals from Mohamed Salah, Darwin Núñez, and Diogo Jota. Liverpool's defense held firm, preventing Milan from mounting a comeback. Aston Villa versus Young Boys score: Aston Villa 3, Young Boys 0. Aston Villa celebrated their return to European competition with a dominant performance. Goals from Ollie Watkins, Leon Bailey, and John McGinn secured a comfortable victory. Villa's defense was solid, keeping a clean sheet and limiting Young Boys' chances. Juventus versus PSV Eindhoven score: Juventus 3, PSV Eindhoven 1. Kenan Yildiz scored the first goal of the new league phase, setting the tone for Juventus. Juventus added 2 more goals through Federico Chiesa and Dusan Vlahovic. PSV managed to score once, but Juventus controlled the game and secured the win. The new format aims to increase the number of high-profile matches, with top teams facing each other more frequently. The top 8 teams will automatically qualify for the last 16, while teams placed 9th to 24th will compete in a knockout playoff to join them. And now in other news. Kylian Mbappe has rejected the French Professional Football League's LFP offer to settle the dispute with PSG in pre-trial. The footballer demands from the club to pay bonuses and salary for the last 3 months under the contract in the amount of 55 million euros. Florian Wirtz could finally move to a top club. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and Manchester City are all competing for the midfielder. Madrid are the favorites for the player. Bayern could get 150 million euros. In February 2023, the APL accused the club of 115 different breaches of financial rules between 2009 and 2018. One of the penalties, if City are found guilty, will be the forfeiture of a large number of points, which will likely lead City to relegation from the Premier League. Manchester City could be eliminated from the FA Cup and League Cup if they leave the APL over a case of breaching 115 financial fair play rules. Arsenal are the team that have played the most matches, 197, in the Champions League, and have never won the tournament. De Rossi was sacked after 4 rounds of the national championship. Roma, under his leadership, have not won a single victory since the start of the season. Ivan Juric, who previously coached Torino, was appointed as his replacement. There was also a coaching change at Al Nassr in Arabia. Luis Castro left the post of head coach and Stefan Pioli was invited to replace him. Olmo is out for 4 to 5 weeks due to a biceps femoris injury sustained in the match against Girona. Barcelona currently have players such as Gavi, Marc Bernal, Andreas Christensen, Frankie de Jong, Ronald Araujo, and Fermin Lopez. Manchester United are set to demolish Old Trafford and build a new stadium. The transfer to a youth or women's team has been abandoned. Because of the busy calendar, the players might go on strike. Real Madrid player, quote, "A strike is quite possible. The opinion of the players is not taken into account. We need to raise our voices. Likewise, Pep Guardiola has also spoken out about the industrial action. The change has to come from them. The football business can exist without owners, directors, and coaches, but not without players. Harry Kane has broken another record. The Bayern striker overtook Jadon Sancho in the Bundesliga scoring charts with another goal against Werder Bremen. Harry is now England's top scorer in the Bundesliga. A Liverpool fan died in Italy before a match against Milan. A man was hit by a car while crossing the road. He was carrying his passport and a ticket for a league match. Fans laid flowers on the place where he was supposed to sit. Real are targeting several APL players and want to sign them next summer. Madrid want to sign Rodri, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Salib or Romero. Club follows Manchester City's case of 115 FFP offenses. Barcelona will extend Lamine Yamal's contract until 2023 on improved terms when he turns 1. They promise to raise his salary this season. Liverpool lost to Nottingham at Anfield for the first time since 1969. Liverpool have twice as many home defeats in 2024 than in the previous 2 seasons. Valencia defender Jarek Gasiorowski has caught the attention of Real Madrid, who are reportedly monitoring the 19-year-old Spain U19 international as a potential target according to Diario AS. Gasiorowski, who was promoted to Valencia's first team a year ago, has made 2 La Liga appearances this season, showcasing his potential. Real Madrid see the young centre-back as a possible long-term addition to their squad and are interested in securing his services before his value rises further. The defender's contract with Valencia runs until June 2025, though the club holds an option to extend it for an additional 2 years. His current release clause is set at €45 million, which makes him a significant investment for any interested club. AC Milan striker Luka Jovic could be on the move during the January transfer window, according to reports from Calcio Mercato. The Serbian international has reportedly turned down 2 contract offers to extend his stay with the Serie A club, signaling a potential departure in the coming months. Despite the offers, the 26-year-old has struggled to find a place in Milan's plans this season. Jovic has played just 64 minutes in total, highlighting his limited role under the current setup. Manchester United have reportedly approached former Juventus manager Massimiliano Allegri in case they need to replace Erik ten Hag, reported the Daily Express. Allegri, with his impressive record at Juventus, where he won 5 Serie A titles, is seen as a potential option if ten Hag's position becomes untenable. Arne Slot seemed disappointed after Liverpool were left frustrated in their attempts to land Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. If I could have bought Martin Zubimendi, then maybe I could have rotated a bit more and the media would be a lot more happy about it, he said. But there is no point talking about him as he stayed with Real Sociedad. We're so happy with Gravenberch. Former Borussia Dortmund, Huddersfield Town, and Norwich City manager David Wagner has been identified as the leading candidate to become the next manager of Australia, according to Sky Sports. Wagner, who has extensive managerial experience across Europe, is seen as the front-runner following the resignation of Graham Arnold. Arnold stepped down from his role after Australia endured a poor start to their 2026 World Cup qualifying campaign, including a shock 1-0 home defeat to Bahrain. Meanwhile, Wagner, who most recently managed Norwich City, was sacked following their playoff semi-final defeat to Leeds United in May. That's all for today. Share your impressions in the comments. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell to not miss new episodes. Thanks for being with us, and see you soon.